Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We have men and women being Joanna of Joe TV, and we have this beer. This beer is actually a homebrew. This is a homebrew from our good buddy Devin. I actually thought about saving it for the crew, and then I thought, my luck is that it would get to the Honey Monster, and all we would hear is, this is shit, this shit sucks, this is shit. So I thought I'd do it myself. This is Brother Brau. And it's called Brother Brau because it was their very first homebrew, and it was him and his brother together. Now, it is an IPA. He used the Brewer's Best IPA kit. It was a steeping kit, so it was a partial grain. It was a malt in bag kit. So you put your wort. Well, you make wort out of putting your grains in like a muslin bag, and you boil it with the grains in it, and then you pull it out, so you don't actually have to do the next step after making your wort. You don't have to sparge it or anything like that. And he also added his own hops to it. They added extra hops. They added pellet hops. So he doesn't have an ABV on here at all, but I do believe his math on what he said his original gravity was and his ending gravity, it should be in the 5 range. Has a nice little cap. I think he got this. I don't know if Brewer's Best gives you the caps or not, but it's a B. It's just a B. Can work too for Brother Brau. It could. Anyway, let's try his Brother's Brau. Lots of smoke. Sounded like a very good deal of carbonation. Wow. That is a good looking beer. That is a very good looking beer. Cloudy, which is what I like in my beer. The head, slightly caramel. You get that nice off-white caramel-like color. The color itself is a nice amber color, but it has a beautiful haze to it. It looks really nice. I've never actually used the Brewer's Best kits. I've used, when I do kit beer, because I do go back and forth between grain and kit. When I do kit beer, I usually use Cooper's. I have used Brewer's Gold, which doesn't turn out very well myself. And I have some Mr. Beer kits, but I've never used them yet. It was actually sent to me to use, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So maybe this weekend I'll do some out of that kit. But this looks really nice. The head is fading, but not all that quickly. Did you put propylene glycol in my beer? You motherfucker. You put a head retention agent in here, didn't you? You motherfucker. Wow. That's a very different scent out of the bottle than out of the glass. Out of the glass, getting a little bit of Cascade hop. Nice grapefruit scent. I don't know what they used as the hop in the kit itself. I don't know what they used in the fucking extract, but it kind of smells piney. And a little bit of malt. So malt, grapefruit, and pine. Smells right. You get a lot of caramel and molasses, though, out of the bottle. I wish I could get that smell out of the glass as well, because that would make it smell ecstatic. Let's try it. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. And let's drink a beer. Okay. Get a little bit of chocolate on there, a little bit of caramel. Your malts are actually very forefront. It's a good thing he added his own hops in there because the hops aren't much at all. You do get a little bit of a piney, woody taste on the background, but other than that, you're getting the grapefruit bitterness of the Cascade hops. He asked me to give him some suggestions on things to do. If you're going to use one hop as the only hop you're adding, my only suggestion with them would be add them at different times. Add some to add a lot more aroma, and add some for the taste. So add some at the beginning of the boil, add some near the end of the boil. You get both out of it then, instead of just one or the other. You are getting a lot of taste on this, but it's not as much a citrus taste as it could be. There is more resinous bitterness from the Cascade hops than there really should be, but you come down to freshness of the hop pellets he used, whether or not they were always stored in cold condition, just things like that. But for his very first homebrew, him and his brother did a great job. This is actually a very nice tasting beer. I would actually rather go to a bar and pay $5.50 for a pint of this than $5.50 for a pint of, say, Hop City Big Mouth, or to a lesser extent Double Trouble from Double Trouble's Hops and Robbers. Even I like this better than that. Again, for me personally, I would rather have used, say, a Citra hop or a Nelson Sauvin or a Northern Gem or a whole slew of others, because Cascade aren't really my favorite hops, but it works in this beer. The Brewer's Best kit, again, the only thing I could say about it is it seems to be more malt forward than hop forward for an IPA. More like an English pale ale. But for his first brew, it's great. Make another one. You and your brother did a good job. If you and your brother enjoy it, it wouldn't even matter if you did a good job. If you and your brother enjoy it, do it some more. I'm actually going to brew up some batches and send you some of my stuff. I might actually go and do another batch of my root beer stout, just to give you an idea of what can happen when you just throw things into a pot. Really good brew. I'd give it a 7.5, because if this was a real beer, I'd buy it. So thank you, Devin. Bye-bye. After chugging the rest of the bottle, I have one other thing I can say. It is a slight negative. But I can't hold it against you because I do the same thing. There was a little bit of a diacetylol taste, which is the buttery taste. It is a Fulton brewing. Just means the boil wasn't kept at temperature long enough, or didn't go long enough. It actually worked in this brew because it actually added a nice flavor to the background. I'm just giving you what you wanted. I'm giving you the feedback on it. It was there, but it was really nice. That's it.